Okay, Will here from PPC Coach. So the question is, how much do YouTube ads cost? And we can go right to the horse's mouth for this. You can go to youtube.com/ads/pricing, and I'll tell you a little bit about this too. But you basically, like they say, you set a budget that works for your business, and then they will spend, well, in this example on the screen, if you set a daily budget of $10, they'll say your actually daily spend may vary because they can go up to $20. They can go up to 2 times your budget in any given day. You're giving them that option. You can also talk to them too, which is very cool. But the other thing is, if you set a budget of $10, you spend 20, you're gonna have to pay the 20. But if you set a budget of $10 and they say you bid super high on your ad, like in the auction, which is how you control, where your ad's going to show. If you bid super high, you might get a whole influx of traffic, and they can't possibly stop it fast enough. In that case, you'll get what's called free clicks or free impressions. So you'll only pay for $20 worth, even though you might have spent like $1,000 technically in the account. And there has been instances where when I was first starting with YouTube ads, and I set the budget to, I think it was $100 a day, and I set my bid super high because I wanted to get a lot of traffic, and they ended up spending like $1,100 in one day. And I remember looking at it the next day and going, oh crap, what happened there? Because it didn't really convert very well. It was like a test campaign. So after that, I contacted them and they said, no, under your reports, you can look at a section called free clicks, and you're only billed for $200. So you're not billed for the full $1,100. So I basically got, what was that? Like $900 in free traffic from YouTube that day. So maybe there's a way to exploit that. I don't know. But it says here to, like, most people start with about $10 a day for local campaigns, but you can go bigger. And you only pay, this is a very key too, as far as what they cost. You only pay when people choose to watch your ad. So if someone chooses to view your ad for at least 30 seconds or engages with your ad, like clicking on a call to action overlay, a card, or a companion banner, then you're charged. But if they don't do any of that, so if they just sit there and they click away from your ad, or they click the skip ad button, then you don't pay for the ad, as long as it's within the 30-second time frame. So at the bottom right of all the ads on YouTube, you see a little timer. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it says skip ad. If you hit the skip ad, then the person who's running that ad doesn't pay for it. So you can, like I say on the screen too, you can also make adjustments anytime. You really control it, and you're free to adjust it. So if you have, I'm going to click that. If you have a campaign that's going really well and you want to increase your budget, you can do so. If you have maybe an ad group within the campaign that's doing really well, you can increase the budget on that and turn the other ones off too. So the way their campaigns work, it's at a campaign budget, not an ad group budget. So if you set $10 for a campaign, then that's going to be spread across all the ad groups within that campaign. So if you have 5 ad groups in one campaign, your $10 is going to be split amongst the 5. The one problem, and the one thing that I don't like about YouTube ads, is that you can't really control how that split goes. So, I mean, how much do YouTube ads cost? Well, they cost whatever you want to pay them, really. So there is a thing called cost per view as well, CPV, and that's kind of a bid that I use all the time. It's a manual bidding on YouTube ads, and you can set that to whatever number you want. And that's just going to be how much you're willing to pay for somebody to view your ad. And remember, a view means they watch it for more than 30 seconds or they engaged with it in any way besides the skip ad button. All right, so typically in the US, I'll see, it really varies from industry to industry, but the CPV that I'll start bidding at is about 21 cents. And then I'll go up from there if I'm not getting any traffic. And if I'm getting too much traffic, I'll lower it. Or if I find something that's working well and I want to really own that targeting for that ad group or that campaign, I might increase the bid. So there's a lot of nuances to it. But the good part about Facebook, about YouTube ads too, is they want to work with you. So you can talk to them. You can call them. You can hit that. And they will talk to you. Whereas if you're looking at companies like Facebook or anything like that, they don't want to talk to you. In fact, good luck getting anybody on the phone on Facebook. They're too big for the britches right now. Whereas YouTube is owned by Google, who understands that the advertisers are their lifeline. So people like you and me who pay to advertise on the platform are the reason that they exist. So they treat us very well. Anyway, that's how much YouTube ads cost. It's as much as you want. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, visit my website, ppc-coach.com, and as well visit the group, ppc-coach.com/group. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.